You're listening to DJ Joker on Copy Me Radio.
Yo, what up? It's Sunday evening. You're listening to DJ Joker and Mazanga von Badman. We also have a guest who's down in that corner. There. Yes. Over there. Who's also joining us this evening. We are going to be playing music and talking nonsense whilst we twiddle knobs and do what we normally do. And guess what? I think this is the first show of the year. Someone correct me if I'm wrong there. Maz?
First show of the year. You got it.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah, we didn't do our usual New Year's Eve thing this time because, to be fair, we did such a good one the previous year. We decided we'd never have to do another New Year's Eve show ever again. The production values were so high, we knew we just couldn't follow another year. So so we've decided that we're going to stick a pin in that till next year because then people won't be talking about the previous year again.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's the way to do it. Keep them wanting more.
Exactly. And if they don't want more, then they can go somewhere else. Because I'm not that needy, quite frankly. There are more important things in life these days.
Yes, there are very much more important things.
So, introduce our guest, Maz. Who have we got with us, and why?
This is my friend Remco Serban. He's a very well-known musician in Holland and all over. He does music festivals, and he's a street musician. And he saw us when our equipment went down, and it would kind of be cool to, okay, tonight's equipment might go down, and Petchip, as I know him, he created a mashup for us to listen to. So, and it's acoustic.
It's an acoustic mashup, which is pretty incredible.
Yep.
The man is incredible. Petchip, please talk.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me in your wonderful show. Now and then, I look at you and listen to you, and I have a good time then. Especially when we are talking nonsense. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Playing music and talking nonsense is what we're good at.
Yeah, well, you must be good at something, of course. And Mazang and I go back as prehistorics, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
We know as kids, everything. It's and I'm glad, that I can do a show with you.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Well, we're looking forward to the fun and shenanigans as the evening continues. So we're going to leave the listeners with a couple of tracks. We'll come back on the other side and we will catch up and find out more about you and indeed this acoustic mashup track, which all sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
Top.
Okay.
Like, just so you know, we're
Mirko, hello, good evening. Thank you for tuning in. And also to Debs Daily over at Discord, who has dropped us a message in there. And hey, never say never. So, we've got your details, I'm sure, kicking around. So, yeah, let's make something happen. I'm sure that's possible somewhere, somehow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I like Debs. I used to talk to her quite often, Debbie Daly. She's very interesting and nice young lady.
I bet you did.
Well, I have. I have. You know me in my lady.
Contacts with everybody.
Well, I try, you know. The heart attack, it taught me a lesson, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can.
No more marathons was one of the lessons.
No message.
No more marathons and get rid of the bitches in your diet.
And no water after midnight. That was another rule that we learned.
Oh no, that's okay. I'm not a diaper training age. I've learned how to get up and walk to the bathroom.
as opposed to before, where you just used to just lie there.
I used to in bed. Yeah.
It's nice from Skype that it tells you that you both are recording everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we will.
That's decent because, for me, of course, it's not a problem. But so you have a conversation with your employer, and you want to do it secretly. No, you cannot.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, I could if I wanted to, but Skype makes it so easy. It's like, okay, I'll do it that way instead of the hard way.
I understand. You can also record the screen, huh? No problem.
Yep, it's all going on just so we can blackmail people later on. That's the
yeah. Of course,
we're actually looking forward to the day when we actually interview someone who's really rich, and then obviously that will work. So far we've not done too well.
No, listen, but we've been always asking for the 3 numbers and the name on the credit card with the other 16 numbers, but we have not yet gotten it.
Okay, yes.
And also your mother's maiden name, your first pet, and the first street you ever lived in, your first job, the name, make and model of your first car, your favourite colour, and any other personal bits of information we can think of.
Don't forget him, huh?
Yeah. Very funny. Very funny.
Brilliant. Mirko, thanks for getting on board. Wish you a very happy new year and awesome mixes is what he said, which is just nice. So yeah, thank you so much for that. Really do appreciate the sentiment of that message.
How do you like the new suit?
Oh, there we are. Yeah, that's nice. It's not as loud as the previous one, is it?
It is, but the lights are toned down kind of thing, but it's very vivid.
we'll have to get a daytime version.
See, I was working on that, but Junior's kind of late for our meeting, so we'll take care of that maybe tomorrow.
Cool.
And,
okay, so what we'll do, guys, is we'll put a picture of that upon all of the usual sites, so you can check out Maz in his new suit. The jokey side of this, of course, is the fantastic print.
Goblin.
Yes.
With the goblin.
If he was hiding out on Pablo Escobar's farm, he'd blend right in. They'd never find him.
Right in.
Never
you
find
wouldn't
him.
Find him. Nope. Like I sent you a picture on when you weren't feeling well. Harry, can you find me?
I saw that.
It's just flowers.
Oh dear. So if you want to get in touch this evening, it's really easy to do. Get in touch by Facebook, Twitter, all of the usual places. Search out Real DJ Joker, Mazanga, and Copy Me Radio. We are over on Discord, and all of the links are, as always, in the Facebook feed, if that's how you're listening to us. But we're also on Twitch and
on copymeradio.net is all the buttons you'll ever need to connect to anywhere that we're broadcasting, period.
There you go. So if you need buttons, that's where we're keeping them.
Copymeradio.net, they're all there.
So I'm on
buttons.
I'm on a bit of a trancey type journey this evening. So we're playing sort of trancey tracks. Don't ask me why. You know how it is. One week I just suddenly get out of bed and go, today it's trance day. So that's what we're doing. But by the end of the show, we'll have gone in a completely different direction. That's what we do.
That's what we do. Yes, it is.
So on the back of Waiting for You, the Russian Rajdiz and Aileen mix, it's also the extended mix, which is why it went on for so long. So thanks for being patient with us while we were all waiting for the woman to stop singing. Dark Side of the Moon up next by Susanna. And I just wanted to take a moment to point out to people that we are on YouTube, which I believe is a video streaming platform. And you can find us across there by searching out Von Badman. Von Badman.
Yeah. Von Badman.
Yeah.
Well, we have like 13 addresses basically on the external internet, and we're going out to 1 through 12, about 13 pages on Facebook. So we are quite all over the place, and the address to go to copymeradio.net. Take your pick of your poison and click the button. The screen will open, and we shall appear.
Push the button.
14, Mazanga. That 13,
Yeah.
I don't like it. Please stay.
Yeah, including the Discord chat.
Whenever we go to 14, bad things happen, so we just leave it at 13. We know our
13.
safe zone.
I do, at least. 13, my lucky number.
Yep.
It has a 3 in it.
And a 1.
Yeah, but we...
Just wrong.
So when are we going to do things then, Maz? What's the plan? Are we gonna do this mid-show?
Well, we could do it whenever, because, I mean, Pet Shop knows how to pull things out of the air, and it's absolutely amazing and totally unexpected. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he did, like, a medley of something also. So it's a gift that you have before you... All you got to do is say hit it, and he hits it, and it's amazing. Every time, it's amazing.
That's bizarre. Although just looking at there's something behind your ear. What's this? Where did that come from? Yes, magic.
Guitar pick. Wow.
Guitar. Oh my God. Six made fly tonight. That's it.
Let's see guitar picks.
Well, Sons is broken. We could, I want to try to do a mashup live from 2 artists. That's Laurie Anderson versus Pink Floyd. So I hope I have a treat for you. Oh, Superman. Oh, John. Oh, Mom and Dad. Mom and Dad. Hello? Is there anybody home? Well, you don't know me. But I know you. And I've got a message to give to you in your arms. And the voice said, this is the hand that takes this is the hand with your electronic arms. In your arms. Welcome, my son. Welcome to the machine. What did you dream? It's alright, we told you what to dream. Hey you, out there on the wall, getting lonely, getting old, can you hear me? Then you go to the cheap. I feel like I am in a burning building. I gotta go. Mother, do you think they'll drop the bomb? For me. So, there we go.
Hey,
Nice.
that's a first, I think. Is it a first? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. That's a first right there. That's the first time we've had actual real live music, I think.
So that's very, very inspiring, and I thoroughly enjoy all the artistry that goes into what Pitchup does, because he's absolutely amazing. He's even started this new kind of jazzy kind of classical sounding band, and he's doing the bass. He writes his own music. He's a masterful performer in his own right. And I just think it's absolutely awesome what he does. I love you, man. I love you.
Thank you, bro. Hope you liked it.
Yeah, really good, really good.
An experiment. Of course, yeah, the haha I had sampled in front, because it's very hard the timing. I hope one day I can do it every time right, but that's hard. So I made that sample in front, but for the rest, yeah, I throw in some Pink Floyd. It's supposed to be only one song, but yeah, it became three. So
just keep layering it. Keep layering it. It's lovely.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the ha-ha-has are very hypnotic. And if it's loud enough and you can keep the beat, it has a nice effect to it, I think.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. Without a doubt. So thank you for that. Really, really, yeah, sincerely, thank you. That was really something you don't get to see very often, certainly not on this show. So yeah, no, seriously, thank you so much.
See, the whole thing is we have the shows at the wrong time, because Ketchup and I, we do this at least once a week to keep my moral sanity up, and his music is, so he likes to practice, and I'm good to listen always.
Then you need to broadcast
really
this. Cool. You need to broadcast this. It's as simple as.
I am working on that part of it, and that kind of is the whole problem of my broadcasting right now is technical difficulties.
Until you get a computer, all you really need is a couple of flags, and then as he's playing, you can do semaphore.
Semaphore.
And then people will know what's going on.
Help me, I'm lost.
Oh dear, absolutely brilliant. Okay, we're going to play another track. We're back on the other side of this to talk more nonsense. Shout outs to people we haven't already shouted out to. I believe that Josh and Tams are listening.
We got Griff also, and Debs is also listening, and yeah, we're just having a real good time.
We are indeed. Get in touch, Real DJ Joker on Facebook and Twitter. Catch you on the other side of this, which is Damager by Scott Mack. So just following on from our conversation earlier about carrying out Semaphore as being the way to broadcast, and Griff has shared a video with us over at Discord of basically you can sign language. They have sign language people at these concerts, and they literally give sign language to the lyrics being given out. I imagine for a lot of gangster rap, it's probably just a lot of this, surely.
No.
Yeah, like this, you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
If I had to guess. Maximix is in the house. Whoop whoop.
Maximix in the house.
In fact,
Yeah.
because Maximix is in the house, he's even going to get a. There you go. He gets the Jamaican air horn, just because he's here.
Yeah, I gotta love Maximix. And he was really happy with that Falco when we were talking about that a couple of weeks ago. He pumped out a really cool Falco-based mashup, which was really, I mean, all the single ladies on Falco, it worked like a mofo. I was like, wow, that's okay. Come to Copy Me Radio. We got a lot more bad ideas for you.
Yeah, you wouldn't guess what else is going to happen today.
Hey, why not? Why not? I mean, I enjoyed that bad idea. Like, you blamed me for it. Hey, if this doesn't work, it's my fault. I gave you the idea. I'm like, yeah, go ahead, man. And it works magically, and it's wonderful when it comes together like that. Very enjoyable.
To quote somebody from the A-Team, I love it when a plan comes together.
And it comes together. Dun, 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 dun.
You must be crazy to get it to the top,
And working on getting to the top. I've been crazy for a while.
So as I said, we are on a kind of trance-themed musical journey in the most part for this evening. Probably take it in another direction in the next 15 minutes or so. If you are struggling and you're thinking to yourself, God, what's going on in the world? Then just tell your friends about us and get in touch, because we'll make them think about things in a completely different way. And sometimes it will be serious, and other times it probably won't be. But we'll try and make you laugh, if nothing else.
If nothing else. That's what we're here for.
place where I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home.
So it just had to take us live because obviously we were just listening to our very own version there of Country Roads by Pet Shep, and it was just really cool. And we are going to have to just to get something running here in a second because we need to do something which is massively creative but on air. That's what we've decided.
And live, but live. It has to be live. And that's the only way to be truly creative is, throw caution to the wind, man. Hang off a building if you feel like it. Trust your equipment. I've learned it's like a law. Trust your equipment, you know?
That's what she said. Anyway,
for the 21st time, and I said, I'm gonna recheck it, honey.
Yeah, I just need to make sure there's some final adjustments that need to happen. Okay.
Is there? Wait, you like the Prodigy? Is there something that you could play nicely from the Prodigy that Joker? Because Joker loves the Prodigy. No matter what he says or denies, it's Prodigy or Monty Python.
Yeah. Sing something by Monty Python. That would be good.
What? He will. I'll bet you he will. Like, watch. You asked for it.
Right side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Life is pretty rotten, you know it is today. And I've got to say, Corona and those things, they get you in the way. But I never say, always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Come on, fellas. If you drink your coffee, you know you're really bummed. You smoke your weed or do your things at home. Now you got to sit together, and you know it's done. And I never learned the chords, but I look on the bright side of life. Yeah, always look on the bright side of life.
Well, there you go. That was kind of interesting. Let's be interesting to hear back on the playback. Taking the whistle sample and then scratching over the top of it instead of whistling. That's the way to go with that. That was the best I can come up with. I think it's unfair to try and put any beats or anything into the mix because obviously Pet Shep can't hear the beats in order to keep time with what I'm doing. So it's kind of like literally left hand not knowing what the right hand is doing and just hoping for the best. And no amount of amazing talent between the two of us is not going to help.
This is why Copy Me Radio needs donations, so we can do it like the big boys can. Instead of on a shoestring, okay, not even a shoestring. It's a broken rubber band, okay, people? So, Jungle Chemist, Hacksaw, Yo Mofo, R, hit me up, bro.
something, something. Something, something, something.
On the fly.
Oh yeah, it's funny. Once you actually have to go start thinking about singing that song, you realise that you don't know any of the lyrics whatsoever.
But it's the same chords and you're totally cool. And that's generally in the mix. Ooh, matching content detected.
Oh, that was Enya and Sail Away. It was like it was uncanny. It was like she was in the studio.
Right, listening. Here, I gotta end and restart this 1 second. This is hilarious. Fuck you, Facebook. Boom. I'll just resume.
Once again, our battle with our copyright lawyers of Sony.
56 minutes, 45 seconds, Enya. I know, man. It's all about them biatches, I'm telling you.
No, go on, be serious. What have we got struck for? What don't they like? Have they told us?
Exactly. They stopped the broadcast.
Yeah.
They said, and I had to resume it with the copyright thing. So yes, F you Facebook. Yeah, that was a nice try, guys, but it didn't work. You see, you get it.
Blimey.
So yeah, still there. We should be still there. Yes, live. 57 minutes. Good enough. Hey. Listen, I thought during the show last week, I just got to answer this week. It takes me like a week to decide, so kind of funny in the end. I wanted to like have a serious talk with this Bill McWithers or something like that, the mashup dude that I found on YouTube, and really good stuff, lots of funky stuff, old school stuff, mixed rock and roll with very talented. He calls himself a musician, so I'll agree with him. And I was thinking of even trying to get him on a interview and talking to him about
somebody has to be done.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's something to do. Let's put it like that. And I'm kind of in a pickle, like anyway. So yeah, you know, a little bit of distraction, a little more recreational, less distraction guaranteed.
Yeah, I can do it on the fly myself.
I'm sure. Yeah, but it would be funny to see like how a person like who posts all this stuff on YouTube, like has to fight all that crap that they won't let him do, and they claim that it's theirs and it's Sony's, and actually by law it's his. And I wonder how he ends up representing himself.
I told you the story, didn't I, about the artist who I knew personally, who I got a copyright strike, and then I rang them and said, "Hey, you said I could play your music." And they said, "Don't know anything about it." Of course you can. I mean, that was literally the conversation.
Exactly. This is the ridiculous part of it. Even Rappy got a copyright strike on his own original creation. So this is like, how the hell does that work? That's not even legal.
It's kind of we're telling you off playing your own track, your own song.
You're exactly. Like I have a disclaimer. Like I have permission by force, and I've been threatened physically with damage if I don't play these artists. It's like, what, are you kidding me? I'm like, what? You don't play my shit? You don't like me? I'm like, okay. I'll play it twice next time. Don't worry.
No, it is a crazy existence that we have. Basically, doing this, earning no money, and yet being told off for it. It's brilliant.
Well, you know what, Petchup, I'm sure he could tell you of like how much trouble he has to be able to go outside and play his music on a corner and let people listen and be entertained. It's absolutely ridiculous. And this is what we were talking about exactly when the nurses busted in. Like, you know, he has to apply for a license and they don't want to give you a license and they're not in the mood for a license, but they give this other guy a license. It was the most ridiculous thing that you got to jump through hoops to like have people smile and be entertained and be, you know.
It's crazy stuff. It is crazy stuff. Right, let's just get off for a minute and play some music so people can listen to that, and then we'll look forward to our next copyright strike very shortly. Hang on. Say that again so the listeners can hear you.
Okay, I'm not bored at all.
There you go. See, the man in the right-hand corner, Debs, he's not bored. He was looking at his phone. He's not bored, honestly. He's not here against his will.
This is called...
well, don't see the man with the whip behind me.
Yeah.
So
he came of his own free will, and we aren't holding his family hostage or anything like that. He wants to be here.
Yeah. And this is what in the old school would be called hanging out.
Yes. Anyway.
And if you have song requests, all requests are kind of like
ignored.
Lines are right now. Copy me radio. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yes, ring us now on 0800 999 323. We want to hear from you and what your requests are. And when we do get your request, be assured that your telephone call will be recorded for future evidence.
There you go.
There you go, yeah.
I mean, the reason he was bored, by the way, the reason why he looks bored is because I was literally just practicing my scales.
No, never.
Ah, bear with me. Just 1 second. Hang on.
That's a nice one.
There, got it.
Yeah.
My guitar's all packed up. I'm sorry, you guys will have to wait.
You need an elastic band and a ruler. Job done.
Yeah, right. There.
On YouTube, somebody who could, with an elastic rubber, just could play Queen songs. Very good.
Yep. One string. C6 Steve. He plays one string on a guitar.
I love Steve.
No, they're really with a rubber band, and he could really play in tune and everything. Very nice. It's a long time ago already that I saw it. And I saw somebody who could, with his hands, and make those funny noises, but he could really sing songs with it. But perfectly, like pitch, rhythm, everything. And me and my wife, we really, we sat together for years to the guy. They said, well, why are you doing this? This comes to nothing, but it comes to something. He almost won that show because he was so good. I almost won, what about $100,000? I don't know. That's very nice, man.
See, Maz, there is a place for you in the universe. After all, you could be the elastic band rubber playing man. Clang, 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 clang.
Actually, awesome. I have an open offer for development of something that a fellow brother of ours had. And I'm just still trying to, first of all, like, a couple things have to happen. But yeah, there's a big festival planned in a couple of years that maybe something interesting could be done.
That would be awesome.
I'm always open to all options.
Live on the Copy Me stage.
Yeah, something like that. Yes, something like that. Yes.
That would be awesome.
And that would be pretty.
Record it.
Yeah.
Copy me. Sorry. You're ignorant. Oh.
No, you're ignorant.
Rappy,
Oh, yeah, Rappy. Rappy, yo, Rappy.
Yo, Rappy.
Our guest from a couple of shows back, pre-Christmas.
Yeah. And he even did like a Christmas kind of mashup. He put a jingle in back of his song. It was pretty funny with snow on it. Yeah, there are a couple of different versions out already. People doing remixes and stuff like that. So yeah, good on him.
Somebody has to, I suppose.
Yeah.
May as well be him. That's what I say.
Oh, was it that French guy?
Oh, that was outside.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was cool. I got a record out of that.
Yeah, didn't you?
On real vinyl, all the way from sunny France.
Real old school.
That was like Christmas before Christmas. That was awesome.
I know the heavy hitters, bro. Stick with me, man. I know all the right people.
Digital recorder, man. From a friend. 4-track.
I know you told me about it. Have you used it yet?
I checked it out now. It still works.
Nice.
But it's like really old.
Proper old school tape
And
one.
in the 80s it was top equipment. You were dreaming of it. And now I got it.
Good. There's sometimes worth waiting for.
Yep. Yeah, but it doesn't even have USB.
Well, I'm sure you'll be able to figure that one out.
Oh yeah, I will. It has a digital out. That's what I know, but I must see if I have a digital in the computer. I don't know. And
Either that or it's a card, you know? All it is another card. I even have an old computer I want to put into Linux because I saw this audio archive and people have been posting like I sent Joker a copy of a bunch of Copy Me radio shows that have been posted, and all of a sudden like stuff shows up from like 2015 and earlier, and Joker's like, oh wow, holy crap, where'd that come from? And I'm like, yeah, people like archive this stuff, but it works on like a Linux system or something like that it transports like
more importantly, because whilst this conversation is fascinating, and I'm sure people around the world are listening to us and going, oh yes, Linux, let me write that Linux, and write that down. Debs is saying that I speak with an old school British accent. No, this is West Country. This is how we speak in farmland. This is how we speak there. But apparently she's basing all of her expert knowledge on the fact that she watches The Crown.
I just saw that comment.
Oh, I'm so upset with you right now. One is most upset with that. That's not how one talks. One talks properly, you know. Proper like. Yeah, you want to. I can let it go. I can really let right down in the R's so that no one really knows what I'm talking about in it, Biss. You know, because even Biss that and Biss this, and then there's someone else. So yeah.
With the fancy sneaker names.
The what?
Those fancy sneaker names.
And therefore, Mr. Mazanga has the nicest American accent we ever heard. So
he does. There's no doubt there.
With a Hebrew influence somewhere. Lips.
I try my best to do it in all languages, as all languages do. Well, I had fun. We were talking in the 3 different languages. That was pretty cool.
It was, and I understood 1.0 of those languages, which was good.
I understood every word of each of them, so it was totally awesome. You know, you could, we had a thing going. I like it. Yeah.
Actually, funny story. The only reason I know Maz is that Maz happened to contact me one day talking about doing voiceovers for a show I was doing. And I was like, great, another internet weirdo. And I wasn't wrong, as it turns out.
It's okay, but besides that, I must say I met Maz somewhere in the 90s, I believe, or end 80s, I don't know. Begin 90s, I think.
I'd say early 80s, because I got on in the early 80s, and yeah, here, man.
Oh, the 80s is impossible because I did not have internet.
Yeah,
I know.
I hit up Sicko a bit before, and then Sicko introduced me to yourself. So there was like a little bit of time there, and
I understand. But for me, I know it was early 90s. I almost know for sure, but okay, that's not a problem. Because for me, I let internet on a distance on purpose, because I was afraid of all the time it would cost. Understand? But then we learned that we had the same hobby, and soon, you
both stole cars. That's awesome. I mean, what are the odds of that? Meeting someone that both steal cars. That's awesome. And what other hobbies did you have in common?
Well, we were collecting like Twilight Zone's episodes.
Nice.
I was eager to let me hear my music that I made. And I was so much in luck that Mazanga loved my music. So
I've been his #1 fan since the first day I've known him.
Yeah, true.
There you go.
It's the idiot who bought all my records.
Every single last one of them, and then there are other bootlegs that you don't know about, but I know.
Don't tell the record company, man. Well,
never. I deny everything.
Good.
Oh, bro. Okay.
And also, you're interested in Frank Zappa and all the festivals that you used to do.
Yeah. True. It was also the music we both liked, all kinds of music, and we always stayed in touch. Yeah.
It's fascinating. I do enjoy
know
this.
that I'm the one. Sorry to interrupt you. That I'm the one who got him into making radio, because I gave him the example. So it's my fault.
Right, you're to blame. Okay.
Yeah. I am.
Yeah.
Right. Well, in that case, then, right.
All those years ago. But I remember I started out on a pirate. You want a good story? I was going over like the John Lennon story that I told you that blew you away.
Yeah.
My famous debut in pirate radio in whatever country I live in was having an article in the newspaper written about the radio station's call letters interfering with the airport's traffic. So that was pretty cool. It's in my, hey, yep, Radio Center, man. You could find it in my bio on LinkedIn. Hey, I'll give you credit.
Debbie is asking, Pachap, what is your accent? Can you just remind everyone where you're from? Because they're all playing a very bad guessing game.
Yeah, I'm from Holland.
Holland.
The Netherlands.
There you go, the Netherlands. Not.
But how many languages does the young man speak? This is the question.
Yes. But I would have to say though that his accent does not necessarily lend himself to ye olde English type accent whatsoever. Debs is, in this case, way off.
Well, I try not to talk English, just I talk how I am.
I don't blame you.
Don't have a strong Dutch accent, but a little bit. I think somebody who's from Holland, he hears that I'm from Holland, I think.
Okay, that makes sense.
I've always enjoyed the accent, to be honest, and it's part of the music that he sings, and he sings these wonderful songs in Dutch, Darochen in Naruch, and all these really, I mean, if you really listen to it, I mean, and he does me favors. I'm like, damn, that was like so beautiful, like those words so meaningful. That German song that you sang last week, Matzemix, you should have heard him. I swear to God, man, it was better than the freak. I listened to the original. I was like so disappointed. I swear to Ketchup, I'm telling you, that it was killer. And I just got the reaction that those words were like so profound with what he was singing. I asked him to start singing in English, and he did. And it's like, wow, really incredible, really incredible.
Yeah, that was a song from Tim Bedenko, I think. Yeah, a German song. Good song, indeed.
Just think, Maz, how lucky you are to be surrounded by all these talented people. All these people that you know. Isn't it amazing?
They live in a box, and they're my friends, and I love them very much. And I'll spend more time with you, dude. I'm always hey man, if there's nothing else that I have is time. I got a reprieve, I'm good for like another 20 years. Just be careful who you live around, I guess,
Don't stress me out, dude.
The man's speech. Yes, I agree with you.
Okay, cool. Let's get some music playing, and then we'll have a conversation off air. Let's see if we can get another tune out by the end of the show, and listen to a very talented chap who's on with us this evening. And it's going to be absolutely awesome for the next half an hour, guaranteed. So, if you're watching us on Facebook right now, you may have noticed we're not on Facebook right now.
It's not the place to be. And the correct direction in the title of the video.
Debbie has lost it.
It's like pretty simple. Yeah, it would be like copymeradio.net and then pick a button and then watch the broadcast and fuck you Facebook.
Yes.
I still see us on Facebook though, so I don't care. I haven't gotten anything. I have no framework.
Maybe just for you and no one else. It works. I don't know.
Just possible.
Now
because
I kind of live in the alternate side of the universe.
Well, this is a lot of fun as always. Yeah, we will get another song shortly. We're going to make something happen. I'm thinking potentially Wonderwall, but actually the music from Wonderwall, but the lyrics from something else, which will come to me shortly. And there's a challenge for you.
There you go.
That's I cannot do that. I think, oh my god, I'm scared.
Yeah, this voice thing. The Joker has a microphone that makes funny noises too.
Yeah, it's called my voice. Right, we'll be back in a few seconds, and then we'll be back. And Rap is asking, has the show ended? Even though that I put a link in the Facebook page and said, no, it's not ended. Go here. But nobody's listening to me. So there you go. Beware, Facebook people. Yes, welcome back. You're listening to copyradio.net, and with the wonderful Mazanga Van Budman, and I've forgotten your name. No, it's not. I've not forgotten.
My best friend in the world, Ketchup.
It's easily done. It's because I don't have it written down. I wouldn't remember your name. You know that.
I know.
But
They're horrible.
we are
Like,
back.
just like I am.
We are back. Rappy's actually saying welcome back. So we must have picked up on the
Man.
on the stream, on the same stream, which is fantastic.
I pushed the button.
He's the button pusher here.
I'll tell
There
you
you
what,
go.
that's all we do these days is push buttons. If it works though, who are we to argue?
I'm a Zong of bad man and I argue about anything.
There. Hide that one from Donald, I tell you.
Yeah, right.
There we go. Title. Yes, yeah. He predicted it wouldn't look good, and it doesn't.
That's
I'm
far.
not going to lie.
Smooth as that.
Oh, you have right, of course. Nice.
Get in. There we go.
Can we have a comic or something?
Next time we'll put your logo there as well. It'll be so much better. So yeah, so I'm thinking we need lyrics from a song, and then obviously the audio from a song, and then you can do the live acoustic version of that as a challenge right now. No preparation. We'll just make it happen.
Yes, please. Here, watch. He's amazing.
It's going to happen now because
Shut up, and he's going to be serious. Watch this.
today is going to be the day. Sorry.
Am I? Oh yeah, I hear it. Yes. I'm not amazing. Think you can tell a heaven from hell? Do you think you can see the smile from a veil? We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl. And then Georgie would make a firelight. He would help it burning through the night. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. No woman, no cry. We're just two lost souls in a swimming in a fishbowl. And I know that I'm wrong. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Sha-la-la-la. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. heaven from hell.
Yes. Yes.
Het is allemaal gewoon. De tijd gaat rustig voort. Gisteren beleefde ik de toekomst woord voor woord. Beelden in mijn hoofd. Gisteren komt niet terug. De toekomst is vooruit en het verleden op mijn rug. Ja, het geeft allemaal niets. We houden van elkaar. We hebben soms problemen, maar we zijn er voor elkaar. Het is soms zo mysterieus. Wauw, 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 wauw. Ja, het is soms zo mysterieus. Wap, 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 wap. Ja, de zon is fijn. Leef met mijn leven dieren. Het leven is geweldig. En ik wil het niet verstieren. Ik heb geen geld, maar wel geluk. En dat zal ik altijd vinden. Want ik heb mijn lief. En dat is wat ons dan verbindt. Ja, het geeft allemaal niets. We houden van elkaar. We hebben soms problemen. Maar we zijn er voor elkaar. En het is soms zo mysterieus. Wauw, 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 wauw. Ja, het is soms zo mysterieus.
Ooh, lovely.
How do you like that?
There's nothing that you can say that can kind of express to the people who aren't able to see this as well as hear it exactly what is going on when that's happening, because it's just, you're just transfixed. You're just kind of you can't help but feel a little bit joyful to hear some music that's played just off the cuff like that. It is so exciting and wonderful. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
I love you, man.
Hey, it's nice to be. It's fun.
Yes, it is fun.
I was going to say that this is going to evolve into something else. I can tell. So
I hope so.
yeah.
I hope so. Yes, my friends more than deserve it. Yes, I hope so.
Superb.
This is my best friend, Friendship. I've known him forever on the internet. He knows everything about me, my kids, everything. He knows the shit. And he's even hunted me down, just like the one and only these awesome DJ Joker found the Mazanga. He found the Mazanga once too, and yeah.
So he knows what an absolute pain in the ass you are, basically.
I try to be. But since the heart attack, it's changed me. I'm telling you, I've been leading a righteous life. Yes, I have.
Hallelujah! Lay your hands on the screen and praise Jeebus. Praise cheeses. All of the cheeses you can praise.
Amen for that. Yeah.
I want you to think about it now, and I want you to have that cheese in your heart. Have cheeses in your heart.
Jesus, yes.
Yeah.
I remember North Dairy Farm cheeses, to be accurate, if I remember correctly.
Vegan dairy cheeses from vegan cows. They only eat crap.
I remember that cheese trip that you made to North Star Farms, and we talked about the Trinity and how funny it was, all that Christmas cheeses and stuff. That was hilarious. Good show.
Very good show. That was the one where we We were looking up something or other on the internet, and we happened to just end up on a vegan cheese farm shop ran only exclusively by women. They were the only all-female farming crew. And they had this amazing website. I wish I'd kept it, actually, because the website was brilliant.
I remember North Star Farms, and her name is Clara. I cut a show out for that, a special. That was that's on there. It's on there. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. North Star Cheeses, and we were talking about Christmas and Jesus and the Trinity, and all we had to do was find the North Star, and you found North Star Cheeses. It was hilarious. I love this show.
Do you know what? I love the fact
I love this show.
You remember all of these things, and I don't remember any of this at all, because obviously we
don't. I don't remember names. I know. But this is what I wrote you in the note that you didn't read. That this is what I'm here for, to remind you.
Yes.
You know, so it's like I'm trying to produce as well as I can.
Broducer, he's my broducer anytime. But I see there on the comments somebody missed the mashup. Because we already had it. I don't know
it'll
if it's
be on all the channels and all the places and every single link forevermore.
Yep.
You know, it'll be there, and I download a copy and I keep a copy of the Skype, and it works really well like that.
They've changed their name. That's why I can't find them
easily. Just listen to us talking, and I think that will be
We're a hit.
Yeah, right.
We're an absolute hit. Yeah, they're in Wisconsin.
Is
it them, Maz? Wisconsin. They were in
Wisconsin. Yes, Wisconsin.
Well, they've changed names. They're now known as North Star Bison, grass-fed quality. Yeah, they've changed their whole thing.
Wow, what a bummer, man! And all that free advertisement of North Star Farms and how Jesus' cheeses were the same thing.
I mean, it's it's. If you know nothing about cheese, it's worth visiting their website. Let's just say that.
Know about cheeses? It's unbelievable. Hey, Jesus, you know about cheese? Jesus, no.
It all depends
Jesus.
on who you're talking to about cheese. It's your Jesus.
It's definitely
Man needs a little bit of cheeses in his life. He eats too many hamburgers without cheeses.
They've changed definitely, but they have got North Star elk.
Oh, it tastes.
Wow,
smoked cheese are.
I wish you could
best.
see that. So they also do chicken now as well. They've moved on from their veganism, then, haven't they?
They had goats for a while too, but you know, hail Satan and all that. But yeah, you have to change your image, I guess. I wonder if Kara still is employed at their place, because I mean, we gave them like such awesome, promo of a whole show. It was like ridiculous.
They're offering free shipping over $250, and you can also get Bison Bucks, which is something they've made up, obviously, to help them.
Bison Bucks.
Yeah. I'm just looking to see. I don't think I can. I'm not going to risk casting, because last time that happened to the computer died, so we're not going to do that today. But they're still making cheese. You'll be happy to know. Yeah, North Star Cheeses people.
Well, like Rappy, you could hear it. Like hit copyradio.net, and when the show is over, like you could go copyradio.net and you have your selections of wherever you want to hear it again. And you go there and you put the last show, and you hear it again and again and again, which like I got a recording, and it's absolutely awesome.
And
Ketchup is the man.
And if you've not caught it there and you just want the audio, Radio Vendetta, they are streaming us this evening as well, and you can go there. Not only can you listen, you can download the whole show as well. So yeah, you've got lots of options. Stop making a fuss. Be quiet. Sit down.
Yes. Yes, be nice in the chat room.
God.
Post funny stuff.
Don't make me come over there.
Got a thumbs up from Matza Mix and Griff. That's Aces. And everybody is like happy, joy. Seriously, your performances were appreciated tonight, Petchep. It's all on the Discord chat, which is like not what you should be doing right now, but you are. That was absolutely awesome music.
Yeah.
I dare you to do it again right now. Watch. With the bass, Absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
And the Dutch end was that was a nice touch. Very mysterious. Wow. Yes.
Okay. Brilliant. Okay, we're back in the room. We're having a lot of fun over here.
Yeah.
If we weren't, then we wouldn't be here. We would have turned off the lights and just said, right, we're going home. That would kind of be, we'd literally just go, right, there we go, in the dark.
Check off.
I had no idea it got that dark, actually. Look. It's
surprisingly dark.
Yeah, it's really dark in here when I do that.
It's dark in here.
But the buttons look cool.
That's
I'm
true.
not getting my red light. No, sorry. Roxanne always had the red light on.
She doesn't have to, though.
I know,
you know,
but she didn't. That was the problem. It said open.
Those days are finally over now, you know that?
Really?
Yeah.
That's the only reason to go to your country.
No, she doesn't have to sell her body to the night, so...
Ah.
She gives it up for free, yes. And you paying tokens. Okay, that's perfectly legal.
Socially distancing as well, all the time, obviously.
Yeah.
Hello!
He doesn't want to wear her that dress tonight. But no red lights, but no dress, yeah? It's a bit... contradict.
You gotta turn on the red light. Either that or if you have a green one. Green is my always favorite color, but yeah. Green means go.
Yeah, like Operation Room Green, huh?
No, green, very specific color of green fields of...
No, I what you mean, really.
Like green like this. Can you see how that's green?
No.
Well, it's definitely green.
The whole set will be like that. From the original, right? Gorilla Taxi. I don't know nothing.
I have to say, I'm just checking out the actual lyrics of... I had no idea how deep they were. There's like, I think, it's like 12 lines where he just basically says the same thing over and over and over again. I mean, wow. That was a lazy day in the studio, wasn't it?
Which lyrics?
The Roxanne lyrics.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Since I knew you.
Put on your red light. Put on the 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 red light. You don't have to put on the red light. Put on the red light. Put on the red light. Put on the red light.
Like I told you, put on the red light. My red light is on.
To be fair, in balance, I think he wants her to put on the red light because he only says don't put the red light on twice, but he tells her about 450 times to put on the red light.
The red light.
Yes.
Very symbolic, and it says open. If you could read it.
Does it?
Yes, it says open.
Okay.
So yeah.
There we go. I've put on the red light.
Red light, yes, red light. You always look good in that.
Nice.
Look, my mind's made up.
I'd give you some rap lyrics, but you couldn't handle it right now that your mind's made up. Go and get it. Get it if you want it.
I told you once. I won't tell you again.
Yeah, right.
It's a bad way.
Starting on the Monty Python trip. I enjoyed it tonight. It was a very unique experience that I could share with two of my good friends. And yeah. Ketchup makes me happy. You're the doctor on Sunday that we go and see, and everybody's happy. And I'm glad that I could introduce you two guys together.
Absolutely.
And he does like also a new kind of music, which is absolutely outstanding. And maybe like next time we'll get some samples and stuff, and he'll play the bass and be very cool with the track and stuff like that. Like it was absolutely awesome.
Yeah. And it's always great to have someone on board who's got a real love of music, and not just a question of, oh yeah, I heard that track once 5 years ago. It's that kind of absolute musical ear. So I recognise that without a doubt.
I told you that he was a musician.
Yes.
And that is my friend Petchep, a longtime musician.
Yeah. Yeah, so there you go.
Yes.
Pet Shep, you can actually get a T-shirt with that written on there that says "I am a musician." Maz said so. And
I'll add that to the merch store. Okay, I'll work on that.
Of the show, so that's why I'm here.
I'm a musician because Maz said so.
Yes, that's so. Yeah.
And on the back, and Maz is my #1 fan. So I never argue with. My son bought me a T-shirt. It says, "I only have 2 rules. Rule number 1, I'm always right. Read back of the T-shirt. Rule number 2, read rule number 1." He bought me that one. I'll wear that for a show once.
That sounds good. That does sound good. But yeah, no, it's been a great show. This is one of those where it's off the cuff. We don't really know what's happening most of the time, but it's even better when you've got someone else that doesn't know what's happening as well. So we will catch you guys all next week. We're going to go off air just for a couple of minutes. We'll be back and we'll finish up then. But yeah, it's all good. And if you've got any suggestions in the chat box right now of what we can do for future shows, then let us know, because obviously you're the guys who are going to listen. And then we'll do the complete opposite. But at least you'll feel like you're getting some interaction. Yeah, all good, all good. Right.
Yeah.
Well, I see at least one of them has fallen asleep because
yeah. I'm not quite sure how to make of that. I mean, Rappy says that he'll fall asleep to the acoustic mashup. Not quite what Petchep is going for. He's not trying to send you to sleep.
But you gotta understand what time it is. Rappy's time, and Rappy's time. It's about like 5:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. You get what I'm saying? So he's been up, especially waiting to listen to this show all night long.
It's 3:50 where Rappy is. So 3:50 a.m.
That's pretty. No, it can't be. It's more. It's like 7 hours difference between you and Rappy at least.
No, because I'm telling you, because he wrote it in the chat box. I'm not being clever here. He wrote it.
Oh, okay.
I must agree on
3:40 a.m.
Agree with DJ Joker.
Yeah,
Is that good? Yes, hello.
Right, Matsumek thumbs up. He totally enjoyed that. I like Matsumek. He's a good man. Griff, good man. Rappy gets tired very early. He's a busy man too. You got to make a buck.
Yeah. Making him stay up late to listen to the show, I think, is a bit unfair, isn't it?
And we had him as a guest and everything, and he stayed up late, especially for that. So he works hard,
He does indeed.
He works hard for his money.
Working hard for the money.
Hard for the money.
Yeah.
How much money? How much money does Rappy have? That's an important question, isn't it? How much money do you have, Rappy? Let us know. And your bank account details.
Sorry, Dad.
Credit card number and all that.
Oh, yeah.
3 numbers on the reverse.
We'll give you that later on. That's good.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Charges will apply.
I know they're in the Blues Cafe. I always did like Bill Withers versus Falco.
Right.
Yeah, man.
I'd love to see that fight.
Falco, Matze, you heard it here first, man.
Maybe, I don't know. But when I hear those chords, then I can dream another song into it. That's And last time I discovered that from Pink Floyd and Laurie Anderson. And there I do that Bill Withers and Genie and Falco. That's very nice.
Maybe next time we get lucky. What do you say, Joker?
Yeah.
We not get sick for next weekend, and maybe Petchep will have time, and we'll be thoroughly entertained.
We'll set up a second scene. That's what we'll do there.
second scene, yes. Number 2 in a series of the many.
Number 9.
Number 9. Number 9. Yeah, tell us the John Lennon story. It was in a broadcast I saw from 2017, if I'm not forgetting.
Anyway, the upshot of the John Lennon story is this. I'm going to paraphrase it for you. Basically, Maz was living in the area where John Lennon was sadly shot, and basically somebody rang him up and said, John Lennon's been shot. Now, I'm paraphrasing the entire story. There's a lot more to it, but in essence, that's the story.
Yeah, and the crowds afterwards and everything. It was something else. And the story about Yoko Ono stealing taxis from men with children.
Yes. And I saw her once stealing bathroom toilet tissue as well from a hotel. True story.
You know what? I wouldn't put it past her.
Anyway, that was the John Lennon story.
Yeah, really short. Thanks, Debbie. You get it in the end, I guess.
Hello, Bill from the Beatles. She sings, and they're along. Not when you look so fierce. His mommy butted in. That's Yoko Ono.
Wow, I also thought it was Paul.
No, it's Yoko.
All I hear is there's the thing that they did, and she's yelling, John, Yoko, John, Yoko. I just put the special on my webpage, and that's all I could hear her doing, screaming at him.
Yeah. Well, she makes also always strange noises, I think.
Yeah, she did, but whatever, I don't know. Yeah. A dude's gonna do whatever a dude's gonna do, no matter how stupid it is, you know. I've learned one way, and now I've learned another way. The third way is the holy way, and I'm a monastery to myself, you know.
Wow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Amen.
What I love about this evening is we've got these wonderful, comfortable silences in between things, because it's that kind of, because we are just three dudes hanging out, having a bit of a laugh and a giggle, and
we know how to hang out on the internet. We used to sit like this, like for like all day with like a whole bunch of other people, and exchange music and talk, and he would play and somebody else would play something, and they give you links, and it used to be like,
it was nice. Yeah, met some amazing musicians there. Wow.
Yep, I remember.
Link to listen to. That's very nice.
Okay, so we are going to have to wind this evening up, because that's what happens towards the end of the second hour, because we finish in a couple of minutes, or even a minute or so. So, yeah, really, really great show. Really enjoyed this evening. Love the live music from Pet.
I love you.
Yep, thank you so much. We will do this again, no doubt there. And we will catch everyone else next week. Obviously, you can catch up the broadcast in all the usual places, and it's completely free, because we don't get paid for this. We just do it for fun, basically.
So what's this? You promised me you should pay me.
It's true.
I owe you money. You money.
Yeah, Maz will add it to the list of people
right, that I gotta pay money to. Yeah. Send me a bill, I'll ignore it. Don't worry about that, brother.
Yeah,
I'll treat you like family. I learned my lesson.
In the meantime, do get in touch on Facebook and Twitter over the next week. Let us know that you've listened and what you would like us to do on upcoming shows, and we will do our very best to help you out. But for now, it's a good night from us at Copy Me Radio, and we'll catch you next week.